painting. So let's get going on this one right now. Oh, it's going to be another one of an urban tree series. I think that's what I'm going to call it, the urban tree series. And I'm going to put out some more brush and blue. And so we're going to do that. I'm going to spray this down, and I've got sponge. I'm going to do my sponge. Sponge, sponge. I always like these sponges. Come out this wafer thin. Look at that. Dip in the water, squeeze out the excess, and we have a sponge just like that. Okay, so first thing first is spray down the canvas. That allows the base coat to flow better. Whoa! Couldn't help myself, got excited. New painting. So here we go. Let's get right into it. This tree, gonna be a tree located between Southwest Park and Southwest Main. So that's where this is. Color blue because I'm true. We not in love. You. Oh my God. Just like this. Get this up over. God, it's stuck in that lip. That lip. I think I'm gonna have to peel the paint off of it. It's getting so it doesn't quite fit anymore. Kind of wish they did put that lip there, but oh well. That'll be my complaint to the easel people. I'm so in love with you. There we go. Man, that there. Whoa! Hey, Anthony, how are you doing? So we're gonna get some more darker blue here because we've got a close-in tree here. That's going to go right there. Comes about most of the way down. We're just going to just put that. How are you doing, Anthony? Hey. Cool. It comes almost halfway over this tree here. Like I said, I always use landmarks on my photograph I have of it. And this is a heritage tree here in Portland, right downtown, between uh, Southwest Main and Southwest Park. So that's what you're looking at here. It's a London plant tree. It's planted in 1880. So there you go. So am I. Man, life got any more excited? I would actually might actually have a little bit of uptick in my blood pressure. Oh, I always say if they were tracking me, they'd be so bored. If they had somebody, if the big massive government had somebody following me, they'd be so bored they'd have to take caffeine pills to stay awake. Okay, so we're going to come in with some yellow, some green, sap green. So we get the base of the colors, and that thing goes right up to it. Here. All right. You know, I've been using a golden, and it seems like it's the right consistency for me. And uh, I've had some other brands that just and then I've had some brands that actually smell, and I was like, just like so. It does make a difference. Like I said, I should be their spokesperson. Golden acrylics. Oh, la, 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 You know, this tree was planted in 1880. So I think it's cool that they actually have the history on some of these trees. It's another one of those things. I think it was a probably a farm of some sort. Not anymore. That's the parking lot now. But okay. So that I think they said the tree is 65 feet tall. Greetings, salutations, and all that. Uh, well, what I like about this photograph is that I like how it captured the shadows. So that's going to be a big part of this painting. Let's see, that's about the trunk. They said the trunk is 14 and a half feet around, which is that's a big trunk. Okay, so that tree is gonna be right about there. And we'll start in with all the, as you know how it is with a tree is all about the lighting. And I always say it's a three-dimensional object on steroids. Okay, and there's our tree. And we're done. Isn't that brilliant? My God, I call this fog with trees in the background. 14 million. That's what I'm gonna charge. Oh my goodness. And I gotta take a look. I got the original sitting up here. Yeah. Hopefully that all goes well. Feel so sorry for Leslie. So that street comes like this. Okay. We're just gonna start in here. We got cars sitting here. I'm gonna have to get my. So we got cars parked along the street. This is an urban, another. I think I should call this series the urban tree. So we're gonna. That's not quite right. I think I need to get it further down. Yeah, it needs to be further. Well, we'll work that out. That's okay. We'll just do that. Wheel here. We're just sketching this in, just sketching it in right now. And we got another car right behind it, parked on that street here. Okay. Cars here. See that one there. Okay, and then we got all these shadows that going across the street here. And then there's no cars here, but you'll see more cars parked down here. Oops, I'm probably right in the way. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to get my handy dandy fan brush out. We're using the fan brush quite a bit in this painting. And clearly the sunlight is coming this direction. So we will hit that big time. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more yellow. Man, I need to order more of this. Holy crap. Golden's gonna be happy with me. Dee-da-dum, dee-da-dum-dum-dum. I say trees are 3D on steroids and acid probably too. Yeah, I haven't tried Windsor Newton yet. Uh, I think Windsor Newton might be owned by Golden. Not positive on that, but Actually, I'm going to get myself some. Oh, got it. Buy a lotto ticket. I found the tube right there. And I'm going to get some this in there because that's going to help darken things up a little bit. Good, got excited there. This is right downtown in Portland. Boom, ba-da-dee, rup, ba-dum, boom, ba-dee-da-rum, ba-dum, dee-da-dum, bum, bum. And we got some buildings here. About there. I'm just looking about here. Mhm. Da-dum. Boy. If you were wondering what I was humming, really not really, Mike, but we know you're kind of crazy, so all right, go ahead. There's going to be cars all up and down this, and so very urban. It's like I said, I think I'm going to call this series the Urban Tree series. I'm going to see if I could adjust a couple of things on my YouTube and start putting it together. All right. Okay, coming in with the fan brush. And I have always told you, of course, fan brush is what works for me, for what I use it for. That doesn't necessarily mean what you use it for. Sap green. You just tap, tap, tap all the way. Now it depends on what I'm using it for. Now some of the other ones I like a little bit softer bristle, but for the uh well, for what I use these fan brushes for, it needs to be literally hog hair, and that's what I want. And it's so interesting how many times I ordered online and I get like a free fan brush in there, and it's always the really soft ones. And I said, I'm not putting makeup on my face, so it doesn't work for me. You know, that's literally how they feel. It's like something you would powder yourself with or something. Yeah. No matter how much makeup I put on, it really wouldn't make any difference. No. I'm gonna add just a little bit of uh, magenta here. That will darken it up quite a bit. Obviously, the sun's like this, and the bottom part of the tree is in total shadows. Okay, all these shadows are going to go across the street here, which is going to make it give you that concept of distance. Oh yeah. Uh, No, this for me for like leaves and stuff like that. The fan brush is just the best thing there is. For me. That's how it works. Like I said, this is a London plant tree. Yeah, planted in 1880. Isn't that great that they actually know when it was planted? I think that's just really cool. These are my urban trees. So we're gonna like create a whole new series here. I don't know. I love trees. Absolutely. It's amazing, even inside of a city with all the traffic and pollution and everything else, a tree is an entire ecosystem. You have all these birds, squirrels, and God knows what else, that's up there, but yeah, it's really quite amazing. Love trees. They said a tree is actually aware that you're around it. Isn't that weird? They detect it uh I don't know what the heck it is, but they said that the tree is probably aware that you're there. Isn't that weird to think about that? Yeah, you're like, Mike, go back to sniffing Elmer's glue. Stop with the airplane glue. On that big Yeah. Yeah, you never know. You just never know. It's interesting. Okay, you think about how old some trees. Heck, you got trees that are well over 1,000 years old. Is just unbelievable. Over there, it was in a way, it's kind of sad. There was a tree that was hot, and it's now a part of the national park, Rainier National Park, and they have a slice of it, and it's sad that it was cut down, and it was so old that they actually had the tags along the rings, and one of them was Jesus Christ is born. That's how old that tree was. Jesus Christ is born, and then it goes like George Washington. It went on. It was just Julius Caesar's. It just it was absolutely amazing. That's how old that darn tree was, and then they just cut it down for lumber. It just so in a way it's just a sad thing. But wow, where that one? That was like let's see if I can pronounce it right. Oh, Hamadakosha campground. Yeah. Somebody come. Ah, I know it's time I want me to paint some more trees, and she's not here. I will hunt her down. Lordy King. Add some more set green here. Had some very good sushi last night. It was for my friend's birthday. I haven't been to that place in a while. It was wonderful. Just wonderful. I haven't had sushi in a while. So like wonderful. I love sushi. Downtown Portland again. Yeah, starting to see some bustling coming back to Portland, which is a relief. I'm hoping we keep going in that direction. We've had, I think it's been on the news. We've had our problems, and I think we're gonna make it. I always try to remain the optimist, you know? Well, they always say if the pessimist won, we wouldn't be here. Yeah, tree is a wild thing. It's amazing. Mhm. Come. Mixing yellow, cadmium yellow and sap green. That's what I'm doing right now with this London plant tree. 1880 when it was planted. Thank goodness they didn't cut the thing. It went on the registry here in 1970, so that's what protected it. So, when they do that, they unless the tree falls down, they they actually have to build everything around it. You know? And this one they built a parking lot and everything around it. It stretches out over the top of the everything, and but that's kind of the rule here. It's that once it goes on that register, you have to build everything around the tree, which I think is really cool, to be honest with you. Otherwise, you just have a mow down and little saplings in place, and that'd be it. Who's what was he? He was a saxophone player, right? He's a uh, kind of known. He was out of Seattle, Kenny G, and I remember he did some stuff on his property and had to move a house out, and he moved it around this huge tree. And they said, "My God, that had to cost you a lot of money." He says, "Well, I have a lot of money, so I didn't care." It's like, okay, gotcha. Remember that this is over here is actually a tree close up, so we'll get working on that too. Oh, we're supposed to get damn cold here in Portland again, uh, starting this week. Gosh, I was about ready to fill in the thumb, and I said, "Well, I should look at the weather for the week." And I said, "Nope, not doing that. When we're getting down to 18 degrees, that's no." Oh, poor. Oh man, can't believe it's going to get that cold again. Well, that's February for you. I said February is one of the February and March are the two cruelest months. Immediately followed by April here, at least in the Northwest. Oh, Northwest, Pacific Northwest. It's a we have some just absolute crap weather. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to come in here with blue, Prussian blue, that and actually some uh, magenta. I can come in with a bigger brush here. Whole thing is sort of get loose on me, so that brush is probably going to go into the garbage can. Actually, I'm gonna break into a new brush here. Ooh, try out this company here. Ooh, ooh, new brush. Whoa! Let's see what's it. Let's see if you can read that. All right. It was on sale during one of their big things, so we're going to work that with this. We'll see. Turn that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. So far, the brush is doing good. A little bit of add a little more magenta into that with mixed in with the blue. Boom, 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 boom. Just a little bit. Go on here. It's a close intrigue from the where it's standing at the when the photo was taken. You don't know. I always want to have that feeling. You know where you're standing. You know, just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I tell you, you just do what you do. You know, it's just like it's all the way. Let me take a look at what's going on here. Script liners. What do you mean by that, Anthony? Get the contrast here. That's the big thing. It's the contrast. Hmm. We're going to add some more Mars black here. Just a second. There it is. Okay. Just a little bit. And mix that with a Van Dyke brown, blue, and that. We're going to start coming in the street here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to get the sponge out. Good. So, okay. It's just water. All right, let me look at this photograph real close. We get out Mars. Yellow here. Find it. Yeah. Okay, look at that. No, couldn't help myself. Got excited. There's a lot of buildings in the background, so we're gonna, it's an urban tree. So we're gonna add the uh, buildings, and we're gonna add the cars. It's not some forested scene, so that's the whole thing. Urban trees. Mhm. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We got a tree here. Okay. And then we have a parking lot that's sitting behind this tree. It used to be the home where it was planted. It's kind of sad in its own way. Oh, we're getting the structures in at least. Well, I think we'll be done with this one tomorrow. Uh, maybe. If not, Monday. Or even the thing again. You're all in the shadow, so that's good. I think I'm being optimistic tomorrow. So hey Billy, mommy poo poo. It's good. Yeah. I hope you're wearing diapers, you know. Just because the sun's coming this direction, so that's what we need to work with. I've seen uh, cadmium yellow and titanium white here. Sun's coming this direction, so all right. Got a few more minutes here, and we're gonna get this one as far along as we can. London plant tree on the heritage record here in Portland, planted in 1880. That cool. I mean, the fact that they know that is just like so cool. Oh shit. Oh, we're coming up on that hour, aren't we? Holy crap. All right. A little more here and a little more there. And yeah. So the London plant tree. That's on the register. So get ready for a whole bunch of trees here. Work on these cars. It's urban trees. That's good. I think that's going to be called the series. Urban trees. And on that note, everybody, you take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. So seriously, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on. I'm most likely I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I have a friend that has a birthday, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But seriously, thank you so much for joining me. Stay healthy, stay safe, and once again, thank you so much for joining me. All right, the urban trees. We got the London plant tree going on here. All right, take care. Yes, happy Mardi Gras.